Hello, and thank you for joining me. My name is Sarah, and I'm going to talk briefly about adult education and learning strategies. So let's start some general tips for teaching adults. First of all, remember that adults learn better when they're able to direct their own learning. Second, you should use activities that engage your learners, and you should consider using group settings. Third, use a variety of learning methods or tools, especially hands-on learning. Fourth, make the learning relevant outside the classroom. Make it tied into information or activities that they would do in real-life situations. Fifth, spend less time lecturing and spend more time problem solving. And lastly, provide a supportive learning environment, and that would look like an environment that's considered a safe space in which people are comfortable joining, and it is inviting to everybody. We also need to talk about the four main principles of teaching adults, and those include to motivate, inform, monitor, and to engage, and we'll talk about each one of those separately. So when we're talking about motivate, when we want to motivate somebody, what we're talking about is making sure the learners understand the why. Why is it important? Why is this relevant? How does it apply to me? How can I use this information? With inform, what we're talking about there is making sure that you teach to your learner's preferred learning style. Every adults have a preferred learning method, whether it's visual, auditory, kinesthetic or tactile, or experiential. And more often than not, the adults will use any of these styles, just depending on what they are learning. But the idea is that you will want to teach these styles so people have a more robust opportunity to learn. Thirdly, monitor. And monitor, really what we're talking about is monitoring the classroom environment. This goes back to the idea of providing a supportive learning environment, one where learners feel respected and they feel like their experience and knowledge is valued. So you don't want to talk down to your learners. You want them to almost be facilitators or co-facilitators in their own respect. And then lastly, we want you to engage your learners. You want to limit that lecture time, develop activities that are relevant to them, and tap into their knowledge and experiences. This helps promote creativity and keeps your learners energized. And as I mentioned, you want to be able to honor and appreciate those life experiences. Thank you for joining me today as we had a conversation about adult learning strategies. Thank you.